Hold on, somebody moving the goalpost. I've been the same since my old flow. I got the game from the old folks. I was outside with the old lokes. They told me I had an old soul, but Marcus is younger than Loso.
Hey, look, man. It's two sides of the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm Marcus Black.
I go by Stun a lot.
You know what I'm saying? This episode 4. What's 4 in Spanish? Is it Cuatro? Cuatro, yeah.
I ain't too familiar with Spanish, but yeah, I know that.
Hey, I don't know how you ain't familiar with Spanish.
Hey, this is a good one.
I don't know how you not familiar with Spanish.
I ain't gonna lie, because I do got some little Spanish.
You love you a little Latina.
Listen, I like when they talk to me in Spanish and say shit that's sexual. It sound good. Say that, but me speaking in Spanish, that's I'm gonna go get it. You know what I mean? No.
They get to talking to you all crazy. That's how
you talk. What you saying behind my back?
That's how you get addicted to them, though.
What?
Well, they be talking Spanish to you all the year.
That's another story for another
And then
time.
you end up going through their phone.
Who gonna go through her phone? That's what we talking about today, man. Two sides of the game, man. Is it okay if you in a relationship to share locations, that's one, or go through your significant other's phone? Is that okay? Is that controlling? Is that crossing boundaries? Two sides of the game. Let's go.
So what we start? Going through phones?
Let's start with sharing locations.
Okay, so sharing location. I think it's absolutely okay to share locations. Yeah. But let me be clear, I've never shared a location with a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Actually, last time I actually had a girlfriend, I don't even know if sharing location, when that come out? When was that a
That
feature?
wasn't even a thing.
Well, maybe it was, but that's something that's reserved for your wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just for safety, like I want my wife to know where I'm at.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I want her to use that. I want her to pay attention to and it's certain times where like my wife might be out, right? Let's say it's 5:37 right now, right? Brooke say she gonna be home at 5:45. I gotta go by 6 for sure. I might pull up her location to see what her ETA is. Is she running a little bit behind? Instead of me having to call her while she's driving and be like, yo, what's your ETA? I can just check. You know what I'm saying? I get so annoyed when my wife hit me, hey babe, where you at? Can you stop by this store? Just check my location, see where I'm at, and tell me what you need. Instead of, so that's marriage stuff. That's not no sneaky, that's none of that. Like for me, you know, I believe in the love laws. You know, in my book, I talk about the love laws, the law of priority, the law of partnership, right? And in the law of partnership, it's like we share everything, right? So what belong to her belong to me. What belong to me belong to her, and that's just how we rocking, right? So, but my wife, with me, it's one rule, okay? You can use my phone for absolutely anything. I don't care if you want to use the calculator, you want to use the calendar, you want to use Spotify, Apple. You know what I'm saying? You need to check whatever. You can use my phone for whatever. But if you ever use my phone to try to find out something about me, we have an issue.
Why?
Because anything she want to know, I'll tell her, right? So you killing the intimacy of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to share with you. You know what I'm saying? I want you, like, I want you to know what you want to know. You got full access, ask me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, I'm cool with the location thing. I don't have no problem with it. What's your thoughts?
I feel like it's two sides to the location thing. First of all, for safety, of course. Like right now, I share my location with my daughter. My brother got my location. When my mother was alive, she had my location. But like, you should. When I was in a relationship, I didn't share the location because I was just always with that person 24/7. But it's like, if you got a regular, we both entrepreneurs. But if you got a job, I would want to know if my wife is safe and if she cool. If she don't share the location, that's fake, a red flag. What you trying to hide? Why the fuck I can't know where you at? You know what I'm saying?
But even if y'all, like, Brooke and I are both entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? We together all the time. But we not together all the time. Like, I might run to the store by myself. I might shoot to the studio. She might hang out with her homegirls. Like, she can, it's just for safety because I'm her first responder. You know what I'm saying? Anything happen to her?
That ain't a little bit of invasion of privacy because, like, can that be? I mean, maybe it's not for you, but, like, can that be for other people? Like, damn, why are you trying to know exactly where I'm at 24/7? What if you guilty if you don't do that, huh?
Yeah, because when we talk about, again, we ain't talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. We're not talking about dating. We're talking about wife, right?
It's level.
So when you talk about partnership, right, everything that affect you would directly affect me. So if we business partners, right? And we got the books, you know what I'm saying? Or you have the right to check the records at any time and see how much money we making, where the money going. At any time, I can't say, yo, that's an invasion of privacy. Why you want to check the books?
Fair enough.
Nigga, is you laundering money? Is you stealing money? What you doing?
Yeah, for sure.
So if that's your person, I don't see no problem with it. You know, now
it could be worse though. Like, all right, I give you a story, right?
Hold on, let me get some water, bro.
It's story time. I'm dealing with this chick. I don't really be asking girls like how many niggas you talk to. I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You with me now. I don't give a fuck if you talk to 100 niggas. What do I care? I'm just trying to we vibing. Talking to this girl, right? I meet her at a bar at a casino. And we chopping it up and cool. We order the drinks. We all of a sudden she hop up. We gotta leave. He got my location. What? Who the fuck got your location? Now you got me paranoid. Like I gotta get like, damn. Like, is you trying to lie to me? What you mean? He got your location. This nigga, he see that I'm where I'm at right now. I said that I was gonna be certain place, and he said I'm not there, and he's about to come up here. So that's a red flag. Cause it's like, why the fuck is now you got to talk? It
sounds like she might have been trying to backdoor you too.
Nah, she wasn't. This was my little joint. She just was a little. I don't know, man. I guess a nigga.
She wasn't your little joint. She was somebody else's little joint.
She was all of our little joints. I
was saying that.
Apparently,
Again, this is the type of women that you like, and this is why you had issues.
That's what I was dealing with. But yeah, you got controlling men. Most men who like that are narcissists. They want to try to isolate you from different people. They want to control your every move. So now it becomes a control thing. You know what I mean? So they want to track your phone and see your every location. That could become unhealthy. What if you wanted to go to the gym? So yeah, like you said, it comes down to levels. You should share your location with your wife or your husband. Like, but if it's just somebody you talking to, I feel like that's doing the most. Cause what if you just dating? Ain't you supposed to date multiple people? Like, I don't owe you nothing. Yeah, I ain't sharing my location. I don't want another date. So what? Yeah.
Now my wife share locations with her homegirls too, and they be sharing it with her.
For what reason? Just for she say?
I just think that's their thing. Yeah. I don't know what type of like girl. This is some girl stuff. Like perhaps the same reason. You know what I'm saying? Where you at, girl? I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think a lot of them are single, so I think she might be their first responder. Yeah. Actually, I take that back. They share their location with her. She don't be sharing her location, because I don't want nobody knowing my location. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't okay. I
mean, this sharing, we talking about sharing locations. How deep do you want to go down this rabbit hole? Because like, who are you sharing? What if you I ain't talking about us? What about the average nigga? The average nigga in Chicago. They not sharing shit. That's how niggas get killed. Sharing locations with a female. You know what I'm saying? She dropped. Yeah, you don't know what niggas into. Now you done got like people be getting killed like that sharing locations.
But I understand what you're saying. I understand your perspective.
Yeah, that shit
right?
Crazy.
But your perspective, you speaking from the perspective of a man who ain't locked in with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk,
Why you say that?
Because that's the perspective of a man who locked in. Because a man in Chicago, who is a married man and ain't in the streets, is not thinking like that. This is street
But I ain't even
shit.
talking about us though. I'm just talking about what if somebody is in the streets though, who listening to this right now and
nigga in the streets anywhere. Who if you're not locked in, I know niggas that's locked in the streets. Your wife, bro. First of all, for street niggas.
Yeah, but your wife is sharing her. What if you with your wife, right? Mm-hmm. And she's sharing locations with her home girl.
Well, that's why I said I took it back.
Yeah, because that could get weird.
Remember I said her home girls actually share their location with her. Okay. She don't share her location. Okay. With them because that directly affect me.
Exactly, bro. Yeah,
so she know I'm not with her sharing her location, but they can share their location with her if they want to.
Because it's like if you ain't got nothing to hide, why do I care if you got my location? I don't care if you know.
Listen, certain stuff girls be into that we just not into. Don't none of my homeboys got my location. I don't really know, but I have, you know what I'm saying, very very close people to me. You know what I'm saying, like I'm not gonna say no. You know who my little sister is though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Sure. Like I have her location, you know what I'm saying, and if she ever in trouble, I hop on a plane. I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying, and I think it's important to know. I actually think as friends we should start doing that more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As brothers and like when you locked in with somebody because, man, my god brother, you know, a couple years ago what I had went through.
Yeah, you tell me about that. That's a good situation.
Nobody knew where he was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He in trouble. And we can't even respond because we don't have no idea where he was at.
You don't know what happened with him. Anything could have happened.
So not only should we communicate, but somebody should have your location.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So we can at least go to the last place where you were. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very difficult thing. I think the idea of not sharing locations typically comes from a toxic place, like not wanting nobody to know, but there's certain people that we love and there's certain people that love us, and I think they should have our location.
But is the person wrong? What if you've been snaked out? What if you've been backdoored and you just lack trust? Like, I know you can't walk around with it. I don't I don't trust nobody, and you gotta give everybody a fair, equal chance. But it's like some people had gone through shit, and it make them look at life different. So maybe I just think it's a boundary thing. Talk with your partner, know who you with. You know what I mean? Depends on the type of person you are. If you're not living that type of life, who cares?
You definitely need to know who your partner is.
Yeah.
You definitely should wait until y'all locked in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sharing locations in the dating stage is insane.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sharing bank accounts, all that.
But if y'all living together though and shit, and y'all locked in like that,
at the point when everything the girl does affects you and everything you do affect her, it's up. It's on the floor. It's merged.
okay. That's good.
You know? Now let's dive into this whole going through phones. You know what I'm saying? Now, when's the last time you went through a phone?
I only went through a phone one time in my life, G. Boy. I thought I was gonna fucking die. My motherfucking heart was racing so crazy. The first time you go to a phone when you was short, it's my like I was 19 years old. I ain't gonna lie. I tell you a story, right? I was locked in with the girl. This is my girl. I was living in Atlanta at the time. She was in Chicago, and I ended up flying her from Chicago to Atlanta. She was living with me. And she don't know nobody in Atlanta. It's just me, her, and you know what I'm saying, my brother and everybody out there. I go to a family reunion for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? This girl don't know nobody. She tell me, it's bored. I'm gonna go down to wherever she said she was going. She met a girl. She met a friend. I thought that was weird. You just met a friend all of a sudden when I leave. Okay, whatever. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Push come to shove. The next day, I'm gonna go out to the club with this girl. I just thought it was weird. I'm like, who the girl? How did you meet her? She get the whole story, right? I come back. Some told me, this is my first time ever going through a phone. I'm like 19. I think I'm 19, 20 years old, right? She get in the shower, the phone rang. That's what it was, the phone ring. And it came up like, I think the name was saved under Lauren. She said the name. I'm like, that shit weird. Go to the phone.
Oh, she saved the name under Lauren?
Slick bitch.
Oh, she
vicious. This is before. This is like y'all. I'm 37. This is 18 years ago.
Oh,
like
she too dangerous.
She boom.
Lauren is crazy. It's premeditated murder.
Yeah, come
so
on,
if you'd have
bro.
died, she should have called
And before that, before I'm
L1.
saying that, she had gave the girl my address. The girl she said she met to go pick her. She ain't had no car or nothing.
It's first degree, bro.
Yes, the girl came to my crib. So now it's like I got shit in my crib. I'm like, you gonna let a random girl know the address? I'm like, whatever though. She came to pick you up. You know what I mean? Anyway, she called, right?
Lauren is crazy.
Lauren is crazy, G.
I can't even get up.
She called, right?
Hold
and then
on.
leave a voicemail, G. Listen to this. She leave a voicemail. It's a nigga voice. Yo, whoa. Bitch, what? I lose my top. I was deep in love, G. I ain't say nothing though. I kept it P when she came out. I was gonna take her to work. We driving down, I'm taking her to work. I'm looking at her. You know, that car ride is just awkward. I'm just looking at her. Yeah, she all lolly jolly. You disloyal bitch. I lost my fucking top. This is when I was super toxic. I'm name calling. I'm super verbal. You fucking poor bitch. Woo, all that. When you young and you a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna, as much as I did for you, I'm paying, giving you bands and all this shit. And you gonna backdoor me and save another nigga phone? Like, I know it's the nigga.
Lauren is crazy.
Man, I kicked the bitch out the car, bro. She was living with me, bro. That was the crowd. I ain't gonna lie, I'm bogus for that, dude. Forgive me. I kicked her out the car. She ain't had nowhere to stay, none of that. She wouldn't have had to go find one of them little pair space. I don't know if it was pair space back then and rent it out the crib. Like, bitch, you disloyal. Like, you was that thirsty? Like,
Lauren
I
is
flew
crazy.
you out here, let you live, and then you did all that. That was the only time I ever went to a phone. Like, now that I'm older, I never do that shit, because I feel like you should never go to nobody. If I don't trust you, if I gotta do all that, I shouldn't be with you. I'm not gonna be with no female long term and make this a serious thing if I don't trust you. So why the fuck am I going through your phone? You could be slick all you want. I ain't gonna lie. Girls, let's talk about that, because girls are stone cold liars. A girl look you dead in your face and be fucking lying. And you think she telling the truth. You giving her the benefit of the doubt because she a good girl. That girl is a full-blown fucking liar.
This shit trauma talking again, though.
I'm just telling you what I've been through, bro.
I'm just letting you know that shit trauma talking.
Bro.
But as far as me, bro, I don't, like, as far as the going through phone thing, I absolutely do not go through phones. I use my wife's phone if I need it.
Have you ever went through a phone?
I have absolutely gone through her phone. And I wasn't 19. I wasn't 19. I was 31.
That was 31, huh?
Yeah.
What you saying? Did you find what you was looking for?
Man, so look, it's 4 a.m. That's like
4 a.m. lurking.
Oh no, nah. Phone lighting up.
Yeah.
Like,
who was that?
did you make it home?
Yeah. Did you make it home? It's crazy.
So I'm like, 4 a.m. Like, She been home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I open up the joint and I begin to just kind of like,
You had the passcode?
yeah. But here's the thing, this was in the very beginning of our relationship, right?
Yeah.
And so there's people on the outside who don't even know we locked in. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's like a couple months where it's niggas that still like
Absolutely.
shooting.
Nigga might be drunk. Like, hey, this used to be.
Like, yeah, they don't know it's locked yet, right? So, you know, niggas sending poems and
He sent the poem
nigga talking about
at 4 a.m.
No. I'm saying I'm scrolling back.
I just say he sent the poem.
I'm saying all type of
in the
stuff.
studio writing. He said
Hey,
love
bro.
songs.
I'm seeing all type of messages in here, and I can't breathe at all.
Oh my baby.
Hey, get your ass up.
They gonna try to act like they pee.
What's
I don't give a
going
fuck how
on?
pee you
She like,
is.
well, I don't care about none of that. I'm sleep. Hey, get up. What's this? What's going
You
on?
instantly wake up. Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I wait, shorty. What's going? Get up now. I'm pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
It's 4 a.m. It's pitch black outside. Talking about get up. You want a towel? Get up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we talking about, and the only thing that when I look through the messages, she was not the aggressor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was responsive,
Yeah.
but she wasn't the aggressor.
Yeah.
And she wasn't entertaining the stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She wanted to entertain, but why she responding? It's because y'all was fresh.
It was fresh. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
But that was the last time I went through her phone, right? And that was a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Has she ever went through your phone?
Yeah, she went through my phone. We used to go through phones. That was like early in the
That
relationship.
shit a little bit too like.
We were toxic, bro. But
Yeah,
here's the thing: the
that's
whole world know
toxic.
Marcus and Brooke was toxic out the gate. That's not news.
Yeah.
I ain't just give a head.
So you
that
feel
ain't
like
a headline.
everybody got a little toxic in them. They be capping like they don't.
I think everybody has a little toxic
bro.
because saying that everybody don't have toxic is saying that there's somebody around that ain't got no that don't.
You flawed.
It's not susceptible to this flesh. Everybody got flesh.
Yeah, you
You know
right.
what I'm saying? The flesh gonna flesh.
Yeah.
When you trigger, everybody gonna respond a certain way. Some of us are better at managing than others. You know what I'm saying? But for me, the primary thing is this, bro. My wife can know anything. I don't hide nothing from her. So I don't kill the intimacy of our relationship by going through my phone trying to find out stuff about me. You know what I'm saying? Not to even pivot too far off, but I was talking to my homegirl about this because she was asking me, is numerology and astrology and is all that stuff, is that stuff evil in the sight of God?
Yeah.
And I said, numbers are not evil.
Yeah.
And I was like, the stars are not evil. We got to remember, the astrology is the study of the stars.
Yeah.
And so what God cares about most about us is with us is relationship.
Yeah.
Right? So if God whole position is like, don't go to the stars for answers.
Yeah.
Come to me for your answers.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's really my perspective. Not that I'm God, but I was created in his image and that's just how I view it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, if you want to know something about me, come to me.
It's almost like an insult, and honestly, that's a red flag. I remember one time I was talking to this girl, and we was in a strip club, right? And
Well, you so predictable,
and
bro.
predictable, call it what you want. I'm in Vegas. I was at a strip club. It was a weekend strip club or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We went to the strip club. We just chilling. She's sitting on my lap, and she grabbed my phone like somebody sent a DM. She grabbed my phone and tried to like go to. First of all, we're not even locked in like that. That's a red flag. Don't ever touch my property or try to grab. Like it made me look at her different. I actually started fucking with her when she did that. It's like you did the most. Why you just ask? You would. I'm a super real upfront person. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I talked to other chicks.
So y'all wasn't on that yet.
Yeah.
Was y'all dating?
Not even. We was just fucking. We weren't even really dating. Like we just was.
I want to talk about that too.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's the issue.
I guess.
Because the fact that you can consistently stick dick in a woman and look on her face and tell her we not nothing is
That's cold.
well, nah, it's sick. It's actually a mental illness. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Now, you
it's
gotta
a mental illness.
It's absolutely mental
okay.
illness.
Yeah.
Right, we gotta. And I just want to go here real quick.
Okay,
I just want to go here real quick. Let's be right here real quick, right? Because sex is for procreation and bonding.
Yeah.
And enjoyment with somebody that you're bonded to.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be bound to a female, why is you sticking dick in her?
At that time, I was fresh out of a relationship for 8 years. I'm going through shit and shorty bad as shit. I'm off the liquor and I took her through there.
No, but I'm not asking you.
I'm not saying multiple women.
No, bro, I'm not asking you why you did it like that.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Okay, well, why do men do it in general?
I'm not saying why, and I'm saying if you do that, that's mental illness.
It's very mental ill.
Because to do everything that it takes to bond and procreate, but you don't want to bond or procreate.
That's weird. Yeah.
It's weird.
But we moving off emotion
and I did the weird
lustfulness,
shit. But we was lied to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was told that, the more women you have, the more manly you are. It's like you the man, but for based off your body count, how many women you done knocked down?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You in the streets, you actually was getting credit for. You see, I was shorty.
Ain't
man,
that crazy?
you
in high school, nigga used to clown the virgin. Nigga, it was good he didn't lose his, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I lost my journey. I was 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I wish I would have waited a little bit longer. I'm venting right now, but I'm just saying, like, niggas, you know how you used to be in high school and be like, man, this nigga still ain't getting no pussy. He 15, 16. Why the fuck is he fucking anyway? If you look back at it now that we older, but at that age,
but it cook you.
You'll get made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
It barbecue you though. But you know what's crazy? When I think back at those times though, people was talking about having sex, but most niggas wasn't even having sex.
Niggas fake.
Niggas be talking about having motion and having any woman. Niggas wasn't doing nothing because we always found out that nigga was lying. Boy.
Listen, I just found out recently.
Shorty get mad.
Nigga lied on his dick. It's 2026. Niggas still lying on their dick. This is a whole grown goofy. Like, you really just lied. The girl told me, like, I know you didn't do that. This bitch ain't finna lie to me about that. And you
nah,
really
but niggas be lying.
Niggas crazy, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But that's just crazy in general. And that's how you end up in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? That's why shorty end up going through your phone just to bring it home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm taking her through there and I especially not gonna go through my phone.
And then you shot because naturally she want this to be a thing and she trying to see what you on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
She's not crazy. Why is that crazy?
Just ask me. Don't just grab my shit. I don't grab your shit. I didn't grab your phone. I don't care. Like, just don't do that. Cause now I'm looking at you like, oh, you insecure or you very territorial. I'm a laid back person.
And she looking like, and you a liar.
I'm a liar?
Yeah, cause why I can't go through your phone?
What the fuck you looking for? Let's get back to that tracking shit. I'm not tracking nobody's phone but my phone to see if that package touched down.
Let me ask you
a female phone.
Now let me ask you a question. Right. And be honest, do not lie.
Come on.
Was you popping raw? Okay then. So
no.
You a damn bro. You a liar,
that situation
bro.
when she went through my phone, no.
So have you ever popped a raw?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing, bro. Niggas be more worried about a girl going through their phone than worried about a damn STD or AIDS or gonorrhea. It's slow.
Motherfucker slow.
Niggas got
be the baddest bitches who got that shit for real.
Don't go through.
Be careful.
So you mean you can put raw dick in her?
Yeah, but you can't go.
And she can't open your phone. Are you alright?
If you break it down like that, you sound fucking crazy, bro.
It's insanity.
Yeah, but a nigga want to be the big.
But we do it.
Top dog.
And
like,
I'm saying
you ain't
this.
Go through my phone, but I can fuck you raw. Nah,
look,
it don't work like that.
I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Cause the light is on now.
Yeah.
I did all the dumbass shit.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I did all of it.
Yeah.
I failed horribly.
Bro.
That's why I'm so like sometimes, and this is why I don't judge nobody, bro. Cause I was leaving Hollywood, going to the Valley. I was driving through the cane the other day. I ain't had a drink in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm going through the cane. I'm like, damn.
Hold on. 5 years.
Thank you, bro.
Sobriety. That's
Thank you.
Commendable.
But look, as I'm going through the cane, I just had a flashback, and I was thinking about all the times I drove through there, toasted. Like, I'm talking about I'm drunk as hell.
Them hills get crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so this is why I can never talk to somebody like, oh, you a drunk? Why would you drink and drive? That's so stupid. The same reason I did it. Same reason I did the dumb shit. This is why I can relate to everybody, because 9 times out of 10, whatever you going through, I probably done did the dumbass shit also.
Bro,
and that's why I
accountable with that though.
Yeah, I don't move the goalposts. I don't duck.
Cause people love to point the finger. You ain't been through what I've been through.
I did it. I done lied. I done cheated. Yeah. I done stole. Yeah. I done robbed. I done jumped niggas. I done got jumped. Yeah. I done been in jail.
Yeah.
I done sold drugs.
Yeah.
And now I'm on a complete opposite side of it.
Amen.
I done did the realest shit. Yeah. I've done goofy shit.
For sure.
Everybody done had a goofy moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just look through life and I'm able to sit back and I don't judge nobody. So, if you want to go through that phone, King. I don't judge you. Hey, look, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you it looks silly.
And be careful though, when you go through that motherfucker, you might find what you're looking for. Let's talk about that. Cause motherfucker be trying to play, they fucking wanna be a private. If you just want to be an FBI agent, you should have went to fucking the school for that shit.
Yeah, study criminal justice.
Yeah, study criminal justice. You want to be a private investigator and go through phones and figure all this shit out. If you gotta do all that with a person, you don't trust them. They hear a piece of shit you shouldn't be with.
But this is why people gotta stop acting like they in relationships when they not, because ain't no female ever tried to go on my phone when I wasn't hitting. Not one time has a female ever tried to go on my phone I wasn't popping.
Because if she do that means she cares.
But when I started going through there, and it was her fault. She said, "Take me through there, take me through there."
Yo, bro.
but after you start going through there, then she become territorial. And it's in scripture.
And I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes these people, they tell you straight up, I get a little crazy. I get a little.
They don't
ignore. Why? Let's talk about red flags. Ignoring red flags. She'll tell you. A female will tell you. First of all, believe actions, never believe words. For my homies, my little youngins. You know what I'm saying? If you young, don't follow what somebody say. Follow their actions and their behavior.
Man, follow God, man.
Follow God too, but people behavior and patterns never lie, man. Bro. If you believe somebody can talk good as a motherfucker.
Discernment will save, spiritual discernment will save you even when somebody, because it's some tricky people. Sometimes the actions line up. And if you don't have spiritual discernment, you'll still miss it. Be tapped in with God. That way the Holy Spirit will guide you through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real. People you gonna get what you're looking for. Sometimes, and now you done discover some whole shit, but sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to this one girl back in the day. She found out her baby daddy was a punk. She went through that nigga phone, G. That motherfucker was fucking with boys, bro.
Yeah.
She couldn't believe it, bro. Like, this is a thorough nigga. Like, this nigga was a sissy, bro. Like, these niggas be living double lives, bro. So sometimes you gotta go through a motherfucker phone, expose them. Sometimes it's good. You know what I mean? Like, if something telling you go through that nigga phone, go through it. Yes.
But look,
you might unravel something.
You know how I be telling you that the Bible is like the greatest book of wisdom, right?
Yeah.
If you go into Genesis 3, it'll show you why women are so possessive.
What do I say?
It's a curse on them. I put it right now. It's a curse on women, literally.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now it's a curse on all of us, but the curses are different, right?
Because it's Eve's fault.
So look, if we go to Genesis 3, so this is after they fall, after they ate the fruit and God said not to, right? And so this is God coming to put the curses on man and woman, right?
Yeah.
To the woman he said, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. So a woman having pain when giving birth,
periods.
That's where that come from, right? Because of the curse. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Boom, here's the thing. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. So this is a curse. So before that, a woman's desire, we all desire God. But the curse is now your desire is gonna be for your husband. So here's the thing. The moment you start doing husband shit, you good if she's fine as long as she don't view you as a husband. Once she start looking at you as a husband, because you have no business putting dick in a woman that you're not creating provisions for.
You technically.
So once you start, you going through there, you know what I'm saying? You spending money, you spending the night.
You invested,
Nigga, you my husband. So now she begin to obsess over you and she can't even control it. And she can't, and the only way to even begin to overcome it a little bit is to first know that you cursed. If you don't even know that this curse on you, and where that come from?
People walking around cursed because they don't know the word or they don't believe. So it's like, you don't even know. You just living in sin.
They don't know.
That's
but
deep.
That's why.
That's deep.
And which is why men have to move a certain way. Because the only way to have a healthy relationship with a woman who God put that curse on. When God put a curse on, that's not coming off. Right? So now we have to die to ourselves.
And lead the right way.
We have to die.
We gotta die.
Yes, lead.
What you mean by die though?
We gotta die to our flesh. We gotta die to our ego. We gotta die to our desires because they can't.
And lustfulness.
Her desire gonna be for you.
Says it right there.
Right. So if she think it's tricky, she going through that phone because her desire. What my desire is for you. You're mine. I want you. This us. You're my husband. If she think you on any, she going through your phone. She going through emails. She might pop up. She on that with you.
You can't even be mad at her.
Has a female ever gone through your phone you wouldn't put a dick in?
No.
Me neither. And because guess what? That's marriage stuff.
That's what it's supposed to be. But we treating this shit like we just vibing.
Because ain't no such thing as casual sex.
There's
no such thing as casual sex. But there's nothing casual about sex.
That shit is a spiritual thing. Now you wonder why you got bad luck. This bitch was bad luck. I knew as soon as I started fucking this bitch, I just kept losing money. This bitch was bad luck.
Yeah, it could be
like,
that.
It was
but
something about you, because you don't know who she done had in the past. Remember I asked you before, when we was off camera, I asked you before, have you asked your wife, let's talk about body counts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I didn't know nothing about that. I'm like, I looked at you like, man, that shit too possessive. I'm not asking no, because I was the type of nigga, I don't give a fuck how many niggas you fuck. What that nigga Wayne said, I don't want to care if you was a prostitute. I mean, I do care, but like, that's childish. That's shorty shit. Like, how many niggas you fuck? You with the big dog now. I don't give a fuck who you fucked before.
Yeah.
But you gotta ask that, because it's
glad
like,
you went there.
Are you gonna go buy a car off the lot if you don't know where it's been, or if it's a new car?
Why would you buy a car and not check the Carfax?
Oh, bro.
I had to know everything about my wife before I go sit down. Why? I need to know your family history.
She gonna lie anyway.
No, look, bro. Stop being toxic. Just listen.
Okay.
I need to know her family history. I need to know her family trauma.
Yeah.
I need to know what her mama and daddy done been through. I need to know their trauma. I need to know who she done connected with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Your baby daddy. All because it all land on me.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? People don't even know, even on a dating side, even if you don't lock in with a woman, you lay down with I'm not saying every single time the same way you can lay down with a woman who has an STD, and it's not 100% chance that you'll get the STD.
Yeah.
Right? So, but when you lay down with a woman, let's say she has a spirit of depression on her. You come out that thing, and that spirit of depression will be on you.
You saying
let's say she got the spirit of anxiety on her. You come about that thing, you trying to figure, why I'm so damn anxious.
Yeah, and you thinking it's just casual sex. She got some good pussy. We just went in. Did whole time. She done put her demons on you. Like,
no, no, they jumped. She ain't do it.
You did.
You went and grabbed them.
So you asking all that off the gate before you even have sex.
I need to know everything about you. I need to know about who you came in covenant with. Like, I need to know, because all of this stuff land on me, and you should ask these questions about me.
And a toxic female is gonna try to spin it, or you're controlling, or you're manipulative. Why you want to know that? Why does it matter? Why not? That's a red flag. I remember I asked you that, and you said that's a red flag if you don't want to know, nigga. That means you're irresponsible, nigga. You'll do anything.
Why wouldn't you want to know
that?
First of all, how can I love you and I don't know you? How can I love? Like, in order for me to love you, I gotta know who you are, and I have to choose to accept what I know.
But we live as humans, and I can speak from the I statement. I done did it. Most people can relate to me. We lustful. We see something that we like, and our energy and vibe. Don't let you have no weed or no liquor in your system, and y'all both vibing. People just be wanting to just fuck and do all that shit.
Bro, I did it.
For what? Yeah.
I participated.
You're not supposed to be doing
I'm just talking, and this is why I'm speaking. As somebody that I done got depression from a woman. I done got anxiety from a woman.
And you knew
I done got an STD from a woman. I didn't know, but I know that's not what's on my side.
That's deep.
Right? So, okay, so in my family, it might be like alcohol addiction. We battle different. I've had to battle anger. In my family, depression is a real thing. People don't understand that depression is a spirit.
Yeah.
This is why you can't just go take a pill and get rid of depression or anxiety.
Yeah.
It's spiritual, right? So I slept with a woman before and felt depression. It wasn't until later I was like, I don't even deal with depression. Like, what was that? Yeah. But when I got older and I matured spiritually, I began to put things together. I'm like, oh, that's where that came from. I didn't got anxiety. I didn't got an STD from a woman before.
That's what the enemy do. He try to derail you from God. And
he wants you to think that ain't nothing about nothing. It ain't that serious. It ain't that real. It's that serious. You die about it. Spiritual death, physical death, for sure, for playing.
Well, you just went platinum. You just said some shit, boy. Because I guarantee it, most people listening, they don't know the words. So you just out here living. You just out here trying to survive. It's already hard in society as a black man. You got to provide for your family and all this. So you stressed out. Sometimes you just want to get a nut off, and whole time that shit could cost you your life, nigga. Like, you don't know what
a cookie.
What you tied to. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that shit could get deep.
This Brooke, hold on. You want to say something? Yeah, I'm sure. You want to say something? I'll call you right back. You know, I'm picking up a wife. Especially when she know I'm shooting, she call anyway. She violated though. We gotta talk about that.
Okay, because you know I'm shooting, but you just gonna try to call me anyway. Was it that important?
She probably forgot. Okay. Gotta have grace.
Okay, see you later.
Because I pick up just in case of emergency, because you know I'm shooting. She probably forgot.
We know you gonna pick up anytime she call. You better pick up, or you gonna have a problem when you get to the crib. But as you should, you married.
You so toxic. You the type of nigga make
I'm leaving that motherfucker on ring unless I get a text saying.
You the type of nigga make it seem like You know what I'm saying? Like you the nigga that growing up, niggas mama want you to stay away from this nigga.
No,
right?
that ain't true.
No, because look,
I done had niggas like
you the type of nigga to get on camera and spin it.
Yeah.
And picking up the phone for your wife is a bad thing. That's how you gonna do it.
Niggas love to try to twist your word. I ain't saying it's a bad thing.
Dirt diggler, bro. You was a dirt bag.
You know what I mean?
And I'm sick of it,
I'm
bro.
leaving that motherfucker. I got my shit on silent. I don't give a fuck if you call. I get to you when I get to you.
You not married. That should be your answer.
True. That's true.
But I am.
Ooh, they left.
You know what I'm saying?
So married, all my married people, your husband or your wife call that phone, you better pick that motherfucker up on the third ring, the latest. Or your ass is grass. What the fuck you talking about? That's what you saying?
Yo, cut the camera.
I'm gonna leave that motherfucker on silent.
Yo, listen. This nigga finna get out of control, man. Cut this shit off, man. You
Man,
crazy.
Two sides of the game, man. So the moral of the story is sharing locations, going through phones, it has its pros and its cons. You know, if you trust somebody, I don't think you should be doing that. But if this is your wife and your husband sharing location, it could be a positive thing. It could be a good thing. If
It's
you
an
don't got
amazing
nothing to
thing.
hide, it is what it is.
Listen, if it's your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? If you in the dating stage,
Yeah.
man, I don't think it's a good idea to share your phone share your location or share too much of anything with somebody that you're just dating. She's not a priority. He not a priority. But once you become one with somebody, yeah, man, share that
Most
location.
people think that they not one with somebody, but once you lay down with somebody, especially if y'all raw, you know what I'm saying? You locked in.
You not locked in just by laying down, but you locking in.
You locking in.
You locking in. You doing what it take to be locked in for sure.
Respect.
And you putting yourself in positions that you don't really want to be in. So you know.
That's deep, man. Episode 4, two sides of the game, man. Let us know what y'all think. Like, share, tell somebody about us, subscribe, man. Look forward to having great episodes, man. It's on.
Look forward to having great episodes, man. It's
Two sides of the game.
It's over. Maryland, DC, Chicago, head at.
Hold on, somebody moving the goalpost. I've been the same since my old flow. I got the game from the old folks. I was outside with the old lokes. They told me I had an old soul, but Marcus is younger than Loso.